Greetings, family. It's Empress D here. By a nice little creek, isn't it gorgeous? It's wonderful. I, a friend of mine says that I, I am. My ancestry is of an origin of a people or a woman that is by water. And I'm going to be honest with you. I love water. I love water. And the irony behind it is people that know me personally know that I had a traumatic event as a child near water, where with that involved water. I almost died in water. I almost drowned. So much so where I like I was in a coma and I shouldn't be here kind of thing. I experienced that in water, but yet I love water. It's weird. There's something about me and my ancestry and me and water, and it's crazy that my girlfriend sees that about me. And she I think she takes in the videos and she sees that I'm frequently by water, and she kind of brought that to my attention. And I'm like, yeah. And then I thought about my accident as a child in water, and I'm thinking there's something about me in water, and it's so true. I just feel I gravitate to water. I love water. For some reason, I love water, and my girlfriend. Shout out to her. I hope I can say her name. Shout out to her. She just intuitively sees that and knew that about me, and she had no clue about my the event that happened as a child where I almost died as a result of being in water. Yeah, family. It's crazy. Anyway, what I wanted to, I didn't intend to speak about that right now, family, but that's what came to my heart. Just because I'm walking along this beautiful path and there's so many cool spots, but then I saw this and I'm like, oh, I feel like bugs are gonna get me down here, but I'm like, no, but and I just felt drawn here, and I'm here filming, sharing this spot with you guys. Anyway, family. What I wanted to really talk about and what I've really been diving into for myself and finding so much comfort in is learning about my personality type. Now there's this, and I know some people don't believe in it, and that's okay, but my experience with it, which is very, very limited because it's only my experience that I've had with it, which has been within the last year since I've really been diving into getting to know myself. My experience with it is very limited, but you can just Google personality tests. And what I did is I did it with one, and then I found that I was this certain type, and I'm like, okay, let me see. And I did it a couple more times, and it said that it confirmed that I'm this personality type. And it's funny because I'm diving into this personality type and I'm learning more about it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this describes me to a T. And it's another tool that I'm using to help over and understand myself. And yeah, just lately I've been taking in information about my personality type and and I guess I'm trying to further confirm that I am this actual type, right? Because the type that I have been diagnosed to be is a rare one, right? So. But it so fits. It so fits. And I encourage you guys, I encourage you to do a Google search about personality types. There's 16 different ones. And then you do a quick test. Well, it's not that quick. You do a test, and then it tells you which personality type you are likely to be. And some cost money and some are free. I did both because as I said, I did a few, and it always pointed me to this personality type. And honestly, I find the information very valuable in helping to over and understand myself. It's super, super helpful. Okay, family? So, I don't know. You could check it out if you feel like it. So, yeah, that's all. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to talk about personality type. It's another interesting tool to help learn about ourselves and get to know ourselves, right? And once we really get to know ourselves, we get to listen to that inner voice, and it's an easier way to exist on this planet. And I think we are placed here to do this. but there's been so many forces steering us away from doing this. And I think that those forces were placed deliberately, because once you know yourself, nobody can sway or control you, right? You're a sovereign being with your own thoughts, desires, and you create what you want, because that's your right. Being born, that's your birthright. Anyway. All right, family. Anyway, I hope you guys are getting out in nature. Like, yeah, you can hear the sounds and the beauty of it. Like, look at this creek. Like, right? Yeah, I hope you guys are, I hope I'm inspiring you to do so. And I also hope that you guys are learning yourselves, right? I hope you're learning yourselves. You know, doing something every day to improve yourself is a way of getting to know yourself. It really is. I hope everybody's engaging in that kind of activity, okay, family? Anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to my message. I really love and value each and every one of you, okay? One love.